What's up, y'all? It's your boy Tevin Jameer back at it again with another episode of the Hate It or Love It podcast. Today, I got my next guest, Sirzay. What's up, my boy?
What's up, bro? How are you?
So, now, one thing about this guy, he followed me after I did my episode with DZ. He asked to get on the podcast. And, this episode, it isn't just y'all getting to know him. It's also going to be me getting to know him. So, let's get into it. Let the people know what you do, what you get into. Like, what's up?
Well, first, shout out to my cousin DZ, you feel me? That's how I ran into this podcast.
Oh, I didn't even know that was your cousin.
Yeah, that's my cousin, you feel me? And he also a real good producer. So, yeah, I appreciate you for having me on here also as well.
Of course.
My name is Sirzay, feel me? I do a lot. I'm really an artist. That's the main thing I do is just, make music. But I got a message that I'm giving out, I also make music videos. I also have a podcast myself called the State of Rap Podcast. It's just starting. I'm trying to get more consistent with it, but right now it's just here and there because, my main focus is my music. So, I'm Sirzay. What's up?
All right, so the first question that I want to ask you, where are you from?
I'm from Sicklerville, bro. So, I was born in Philadelphia. All my family, they from Philly, you feel me? I really grew up going back and forth to Philly, but, I'm from Sicklerville, New Jersey, you know what I'm saying? ABM to be specific. Everybody know our middles. I ain't from your side of Sicklerville, you feel me? I'm from the other side, you feel me? I'm from the Winslow side. You feel me? I know you from the Gloucester side. Yeah. I'm from the Winslow side. You feel me? So anybody from Sicklerville, it's two sides of Sicklerville. You got the Winslow side. You got the Gloucester side. You feel me? So if you're from the Winslow side, that means you went to Winslow, school 4, school 3, school 2. If you from the Gloucester side, that means you went to TC. I don't know what y'all middle schools and elementary schools is called.
A Mullen, y'all already know.
Mullen, oh yeah, Mullen, yeah. I remember that back in middle school, hearing about that. So yeah, you feel me? But we all won, you feel me? But at the same time, I just wanted to, you feel me? Just put it out there, you feel me? For everybody who know.
That's a crazy thing, growing up out here. You got your side, we got our side. It's almost like there's a little, competition between us a little bit. But at the end of the day, when people talk shit about Jersey, we come together.
Exactly. But it's crazy, though, because it's I'll be thinking about, why did they do that? Why is there one town with two townships? We need to learn. We need to go and figure out the history on how one town can be two townships.
Yeah.
That don't make sense.
I mean, to me, this whole area of South Jersey just kind of don't even make sense to me. Because it's you take 2 steps and you could be in a whole completely different area.
Let's not even start on the Black Horse Pike. The Black Horse Pike is Blackwood, Sicklerville, Glassboro, Gloucester Township. It's everything all in one. It'll be one strip. Mm-hmm. And then one person in one store's address is Blackwood. In that same strip, the other store's address is Washington Township. Mm-hmm. The other store is Sicklerville. It's
the shit don't make sense.
It don't add up. It's not adding up.
So, I also wanted to know. Okay, so you say you're a rapper. How'd you get into rap?
Also, but before I even answer that question, one more thing I want to put in about the Sicklerville thing. All right. So if y'all don't know, on Sicklerville Road, right near Arbor Meadows, if anybody know where Arbor Meadows is, across from Drexel Gate, right next to that, it's a church. There's a street right between that. If you go in between that street, there's a cemetery over there. Mm-hmm. All the people in that cemetery, their last name is Sickler. So those people...
Is that why it's called Sicklerville?
Those people got to be the founders of Sicklerville. Because all of the tombstones say Sickler on it.
Yo, I ain't even know that shit.
I'm going to show you one day, bro. I'm going to take you over there. Because they all say Sickler. It's and I remember one day, because me and the homies, we live in Arbor Meadows. So we cut through the cemetery. We cut through somebody's backyard. We looking at these shits. All of them say Sickler. I'm like, Daniel Sickler. Sickler. I'm like, what? Their last name is Sickler? Like, that gotta mean they the founders of Sicklerville, right?
That's what I'm going to guess, because, like, yeah, that shit weird.
Feel me? So that's for all the Sicklerville folks out here
we
tapped in.
You definitely gotta take me to see that, because shit, I never knew that. Y'all learn something new every day. But yeah. So how'd you get into rap?
All right, how did I get into rap?
Mm-hmm.
So if I'm gonna think back to it, like, cause I wanted to rap since I was like 6 years old, 5 years old. Mm-hmm. So the first memory I have of the artist who influenced me was Jay-Z. I just remember being in the backseat of a car and just hearing Jay-Z and being like highly influenced by it. But I also remember, and I can't remember much else other than this, but in kindergarten, you graduate from kindergarten. Mm-hmm. And I believe kindergarten is 5, 6 years old, right?
I think so, yeah.
How old was you in kindergarten, bro? You remember?
Shit, I don't know, bro.
Like 5 or 6 or something like that? Shout out to my boy King Dave in the cut, you feel me? Shop boy. Y'all, you feel me? Yeah. Y'all know him. But yeah, so in kindergarten I was probably 5 or 6 years old. And at graduation, like going into first grade, they ask you what you want to be when you grow up. Mm-hmm. Bro, at 5 years old, and I still be thinking back to this on the low, like wondering, like, where the fuck was my head at? 5, 6 years old, I want to be a rapper. That's what I said I wanted to be.
And what was the reaction to that?
I don't remember, bro, but I remember like other kids saying they wanted to be a firefighter. I remember I remember when we did the practice. You feel me? And kids saying they wanted to be a cop, and everybody saying all these different shit. And I really said I wanted to be a rapper. Now I'm trying to think if it was if somebody put it in my ear or not now at this very moment. But I always stuck with that story. Like, I remember that shit, bro.
You want to know something crazy? That's something almost like, you know, with me. Like, I always tell people I always wanted to be in film, whether it was an actor, producer, director. I've always wanted to do that. Like, when I was younger, it's almost like I had a natural skill with cameras and whatever. And I don't know if it was like something that was passed down to me, or like if it was just like something inside me already or whatever. But it is crazy how, like, some people, it's almost like even when you're a kid, like, you already know what you really want to do when you're younger. So, like, do you think it was like your family that might influence you to be in the music, or like did you just feel like you had that natural like inkling to it?
In a sense, I was influenced by it through them, but not because of them, if you know what I'm saying. So like basically they like music a lot. So with everybody in my family liking music, different music, like I'm going to, like, I'm in the car with my uncles or with my dad, and it's just like Jay-Z. It's like all 90s music. I was born in 95. Mm-hmm. I don't know if you edit this, John, but you might want to bleep that, because I don't really want them to know, because if I get popping tomorrow, I might tell these motherfuckers I'm 21.
Okay. Yeah.
No, I'm just capping. But, yeah, so being in the car with them, hearing DMX, my mom, she'd be listening to like MC Lyte, LL Cool J. Like, my mom used to be listening to Biggie, like listening to all these different rappers. You feel me? Like, I remember my mom having a CD rack with all the CDs. You feel me? I got a CD player. Mm-hmm. My uncle's having the subs in their car, so I'm in the car and shit, boom, boom. You feel me? The
bouncing
shit
as a little kid, like
young. So it was just like I was always influenced. Then I had a cousin who kind of rapped a little bit, and I don't think he made me want to start, but like I was practicing with him. Like, bro, it's just all my life. It was just always trying to rap, trying to make music. I can't dance. I wish I could sing. I can't. You feel me? But like, just hearing metaphors and all that shit, it just like influenced me, bro. Lil Wayne. It's just all my life, bro.
Okay. So with that being said, when was like the first experience you were like, all right, I'm about to like spit something for real? Like when was your first time making like a song?
First time. Alright, so first, I can't think of my first time actually rapping, but my first time rapping. Alright, so I can't remember my first time rapping, but I just remember being with my around my little cousins, and we all just like coming up with raps and writing raps down. But like when I could think about my first time actually writing a song, and I heard other rappers say they did this too. But what I did, what I would do is I would hear a song like, let's say that ASAP Rocky song, Peso. I remember like I would listen to that song, and I would play like the first 3 lines, hear what he said, use that flow, and write different rhymes. So like that's how I first started. Like I would just make remixes to songs using their flow. Like so I would hear the 3 lines. So then I use that flow and think of something different to say, and I would just do that all the time with music. Like when I was first starting, that's how I remember first starting. And I used to put remix, bro. I made a remix of Swimming Pools, bro. Like 15 Swimming Pools by Kendrick Lamar, and I made it about smoking. Bro, I could not find this freaking song. You remember Digital Drip? Hot New Hip Hop?
Yeah.
I used to, that's when I used, even back then, bro, in high school, I would be dropping on Hot New Hip Hop. I used to be dropping on Digital Drip. This before SoundCloud. I didn't know how to drop. So that's the platforms I would drop my music on. I would drop all my remix. My rap name was J Rockstar.
J Rockstar. Were you inspired by J Rock?
Nah.
Oh,
J
okay.
Rockstar, that's just, I don't know. I guess I can't remember what, it might have been Kid Cudi or something maybe. I don't know who was pushing the Rockstar wave way back then.
I think it might have been Kid Cudi. Like he started a little bit.
Because it was before Uzi and all of them, so I don't really know who it was that really influenced me on that Rockstar shit.
It had to either be Kid Cudi or Lil Wayne, because we know Lil Wayne was
It was Wayne. It probably was right around the guitar Wayne days. You feel me? Lollipop and shit.
Nah, hearing your story, it sounds very similar to even like when I was making music. Y'all know I make music, but like, you want to know how I started doing it? So alright, I had like this old YouTube channel. It was like getting a little bit of views and whatever. Around the time I started rapping, that's when Chief Keef like went mainstream when he dropped Finally Rich. I was like, man, I want to do something like different with my channel. So I wanted to do like little parodies like of his songs. Like I downloaded the beats, I was writing my own lyrics, and then I was like, one day I was just like, shit, let me actually try like being serious with it. Like let me not play around, let me be serious. And like that turned into me actually rapping and stuff like that. So just hearing you say that you make remixes and stuff, it sounded like, very similar to my story. Except I ain't have all that hot new hip hop and digital drip. I only had SoundCloud.
But this is before, how old are you?
I'm 24.
See, I got 3 years on you.
Yeah.
So this is before SoundCloud came out. So when I was dropping, it was, I think once I learned how to drop music on YouTube, I started dropping on YouTube too. But before that, it was Hot New Hip Hop, Digital Drip. I ain't know how to put my music on LimeWire though. But all the music I used to listen to, I used to be downloading it off LimeWire. Like I come from that generation. Like I used to put my songs on my MySpace. Like I would drop it on Hot New Hip Hop or Digital Drip, and then I post it on my MySpace or I post it on Facebook. Like way back when, bro.
You was around during the MySpace era. Damn.
Yeah, I was lit. MySpace, bro, what? MySpace is still the best, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
I ain't been on there in years.
Me neither, but I'm just thinking about how it worked, bro. You get to design your profile.
That's true.
You get to put a profile song on your page, so when people click on your page, a song plays. You get to put a picture up. They get to see like just the layout of MySpace, bro. If MySpace do they have an app?
I'm not even sure.
They lacking if they don't got an app.
They should have one. Like every social media has one.
We gotta find this out right now.
Yo, you making me think back to my youngin' ass days. I remember when I had no business being on MySpace. I edited my MySpace with a Naruto background picture. I had Chris Brown music playing when you got on there. Like I was.
You feel me? I had the song I remember the most on my MySpace page is the Chris Brown and Joel Santana song. Back to the crib.
Dang.
Shawty said she wanna roll with me. I said yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh man,
Shawty said she wanna feel me.
My friend's gonna kill me because they know I'm a big ass Chris Brown fan, but I can't even.
You don't know that song?
I can't even remember that song,
bro. I don't think they got an app, bro. How is that possible?
MySpace, y'all lacking. Y'all need to get on it.
Like what? They gotta have an app, right? What?
They don't even have one. That shit don't make sense. That can't be the real MySpace.
Yeah,
only nine reviews.
Talking about the space,
actual space.
MySpace, what's up with that?
Yeah, okay, I can see why they lacking behind like Facebook and Instagram and
MySpace
all that.
they might have really probably just they might be a partner with Instagram.
They could be because I saw that they were adding that feature where you can add like music to your page on Instagram.
You could do that?
You can't do it yet, but I heard they were gonna do that soon.
That's fire.
Shit. But all right, so talking about you being an artist, so what's your music about? Like what's the messages you put in there?
So originally I could say my music at first was really less about the message and more about showing my lyrical ability. You feel me? Like metaphors and flow switches and punchlines and switch like just really like he sound like this on one song, then you play a different song and it sound completely different. Like you feel me? Just really the creative part. But then it got to a point where like I started getting older and like listening to drill music now and all this. It just made me be like, damn, I can't just keep doing this same pussy money. Like the overall message of music, bro, like being a fan of Wayne and being a fan of Jay is really just like pussy money weed. Like, I mean, Jay wasn't really about weed. He would talk about different struggles and street stuff like that. But like, it was just like, I would just, every time I'm thinking of different words and how to make metaphors in different ways and like not using no rhymes I said in the last song and the next song, like always creating something new. But more now I'm at a point where I'm talking about, you know, I guess you could say empowerment for the people, you feel me?
So you're taking like a more conscious approach with it.
Exactly. Like I tried my hardest to put some type of message, but I guess you could say storytelling. That's the most I do. A lot of times, like I talk a lot about females too, female stories, you know, different interactions, and it's really just me. I'm just giving you me, like pieces of me. Like before, it would just be metaphor. Now I'm at a point where I can get a feeling about something or be going through something and I actually go make a song and I can make it rhyme and I can be witty and I've mastered the craft of it to where I can make music about whatever. I can make a song about this podcast right now. Okay. So it's just, I ain't trying to brag, but I'm just, my overall, I'm thinking while I'm speaking.
Yeah.
So, but my overall message now is empowerment of our people, knowing we could be bigger than what we think we can be, but also telling my story at the same time.
Okay. Now, with your messages, who do you hope to, like, you know, touch a lot on? Like, you know, do you want your messages to be received by the next generation, like the kids, or like, you know?
Mm, it's like it's sad because with the kids being all on with the kids having access to anything we can see, the kids can see. You feel me? Like I got little cousins. I done blocked them from being able to see my content because I be going everywhere. I don't want them to really see me smoking, or I be doing some crazy stuff on my social media, and I don't always want them to think that's okay for them to do. So it's like, I think that if I could, I would try to separate it in a sense, because I'm grown, so I'm going to be telling my story and what I'm going through, and everything that I go through and everything I've been through is not for me to glorify it to the kids to tell them they want to do it, you know? Mm-hmm. So in some way I would want it to be separate, but my overall, I'm more promoting to the 18 and up, you know? Like college and up type. I just graduated and up. Not really the, you know what I mean, high school, middle school, not really trying to promote to them too much, even though they'll probably gravitate to. These kids is outside, you feel me? I got little brothers who are high school, and I got little brothers who in the streets and really in that, and I got little brothers who in college and not doing none of that, but they all still listen to the same music.
And, you know, that's something I wanted to talk to you about because, you know, whenever I have any artist on, I like to ask them, how do you feel about, like, the current state of music? Because just like what you said earlier, there's a lot of drill music going on, and sometimes not really a lot of positive messages being put out there. Like, how do you feel about that?
So, that's crazy because that's what my podcast is about. It's the State of Rap podcast. So, it's like... Mm-hmm. That's the topic always, is the state of rap. But I feel like, so I'll be thinking about this a lot. A lot. And because every time I say I'm not making no more music, I'm not making no more songs talking about drilling and shoot. It's a certain beat that's going to come on, and I'm going to get in that mood, and I'm going to talk about whatever I want to talk about. I'm going to talk about trap, and I'm going to talk about all that just because it's just naturally coming out. But it's like, I'd be sick of doing it. You know what I'm saying? I'd be sick of promoting it and putting it out there, but I enjoy making the song. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah. I feel like people is just not being creative enough. I think drill music is just for artists who don't. This is gonna make motherfuckers mad. It's for the artists who don't have talent. Because it's easy for me to, I'm gonna go shoot you and run down the street and shoot him, and yeah, I'm smoking on Juju and him and yo, but like, and then do the songs be sounding different to you? We used to say the melodic sound the same when that first came out, but I feel like we can separate certain artists. This drill is just like, everything is just sounding the same. New York drill songs sound the same. Philly drill songs sound the same. Chicago drill, they done got blown out the water. I don't even think motherfuckers listen to new Chicago drill.
Oh yeah, I don't know nobody that's new or anything like that. So wait. So when you say that, you know, it's for artists that can't be creative, who are you specifically talking about?
I don't know if there's no real drill artists from around here.
Oh no, I ain't trying to start no beef or nothing. So not anybody out here, but I mean like just in general, like drill music.
I feel like any artist that I probably know that's doing drill is probably above drill. Like I don't listen to that at all, bro. It's just, but it comes up on my social media. People in the cars, I got little brothers and other people I be around. They be listening to it, so I hear these songs and I hear how people react to them. Like, it's this one. I gotta watch what I say. I just about to get crazy. So it's this one. It's this one homie that I know who they be listening to the Philly drill music. So every time I be in the wheel with them, I be hearing it, and I ain't gonna lie, it not, because they be having the Detroit beat on there. You feel me? Oh, yeah. And it be like, it's Philly drill is Detroit beats, but you're talking about sliding, and they're rapping like in a Philly type of tone. Like, it's hard. I can't lie and say it. I like their drill the most, but it's still not creative because they're all doing that same exact thing.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much turn on a hard beat, rap about who you're gonna slide on.
Exactly, or who you got beef with.
Dang, now that you said that, I can't really think of too many drill artists that really is that different to me.
So I ain't talking about none of y'all Philly drill rappers.
Oh no, I'm not talking about that.
Listen, bro, I'll be outside and I don't want no smoke with y'all young fellas. Y'all serious. And I'm saying, listen, I don't want nothing to do with it right now. I'm letting y'all know, document it right now. No smoke, you heard? I love Philly. I grew up with Philly. My family from Philly. I got all love for every Philly drill rapper out there, because you're not about to be smoking with me in your next song.
Y'all heard it first. The Hate It or Love It podcast. We not, no. But when I say, like, you know, there hasn't really been that much drill artists that I know do stuff differently, I guess that's partly why a lot of people is flocking towards, like, you know, King Von's, because, you know, he did more storytelling than, like, other drill artists, or Pop Smokes, where he brought that UK sound to New York. And then even this new New York drill wave where they take, like, old songs and just sample it and hop on it. I liked it for a little bit, but then after a while, like, everybody started doing it.
This is why I don't like it, though. Can I like, not to cut you off?
Oh, go ahead.
But this is my only problem with it. And this is when I get to on some higher conscious shit, where it's just like, y'all taking songs that is a different frequency, it's a different energy, and we're leaving it for the next generation, and it's putting a whole different frequency and energy behind the song that's like, this song is about love. This song is about family. This song is about, like, actually caring about somebody, and we're changing it to a song about hating somebody, about killing somebody, about, you feel me? So it's just like, and that's what we're leaving to the next generation. So that's what they're not going to know Mariah Carey. They're not going to know I don't know, Brian McKnight or any of these people that they be sampling these songs. They gonna be thinking about, I can't even think of one of
that's
these
just like
names.
That's just like Florida Drill, how they sampled 1,000 Miles. You remember that song? Yo, see, that shit was crazy when I first heard it, but, you know, bringing up your point, like, now when you look up, you know, those songs, you might wind up seeing 1,000 Miles, but then you're also going to see Who I Smoke, and it's like two completely different vibes.
But I can't say, but we can, I don't know if you can agree with me, but even though that song is real wicked and sick, it's still creative. It is creative. That was art, what they did, bro.
Okay, why is that one creative compared to other ones?
Think about the imaging. Okay, so most drill songs, what are we going to see in the video? A bunch of dudes with guns in the streets, in a room, talking about what they're doing. Maybe some cars, maybe some dirt bikes. Who I Smoke, they're at a golf course. They got the grave site. You feel me? They flipped the song. I'm not saying what they did was right, because that is sick what they did. But what I'm saying is there still was a creative mindset behind what they was doing. It wasn't like, let me just do what we just seen they did that, so let's make a diss song back to them doing the same exact thing. That was creative, and that's why it did numbers and broke through the way it did, because it was creative. Now you're gonna have these people who, just like the dance songs wave right now, you feel me? Mm-hmm. You're gonna have people who are gonna always want to hear a song like that because they like that. But it's not long lasting. It's a temporary thing, you know.
Yeah. Now, staying on this real quick, I wanted to ask you. So, you know, we were talking about, you know, drill and how like that's big right now. So, how do you feel about, you know, the other side of the coin, like more conscious artists? A lot of people, at least that I noticed, has been kind of trashing on like a lot of conscious or like, you know, more positive type artists. Like people like J. Cole will be called boring. Logic will be called corny. People wasn't really rocking with Kendrick's album like that. Like, how do you feel about that? It's almost like being more positive kind of is a negative thing to people nowadays.
Before I even answer that, shout out to that Kendrick song. The video, it's stop playing with me before I turn you to a song.
Oh, Rich Spirit? Yeah, I love Rich Spirit. I love that song.
That video is a template for me now because, and I haven't been able to get to that point, but that video, the color coordination and like that made me think, hold on, there's someone there's a director, but there's someone else who's also color coordinating this room and these outfits and making sure everything is like cinematic and matching. And like, I was like, it brought me to a whole new level of like cinema. Like, wow, I got to think about this. Like, I need incense when I'm doing videos so I can have the smoke cinema. Like, it just made me think like it's this tweet that I keep seeing on Instagram and stuff. Think big, bitch. Like, like it made me want to think bigger. Like, but what you were saying, the question, I don't know. Like, come on, bro. We know what's going on. Like, we know what's going on. They want, you feel me? They trying to send us down. You feel me? They want us hell on earth is being at a low frequency. Is that's watching Krishan being on Instagram all the time. That's watching Love and Hip Hop. That's listening to all the sick music. That's, you feel me? That's the hard. I don't want to call it sick. Pardon me. Just the music that's just, there's no positive messages. There's no love. You feel me? Just think about it, bro. The new question nowadays is, what would you rather have, loyalty or love? What kind of stupid ass question is that, bro? How can you love somebody and not be loyal to them? You see how they try to play with the word love because they don't know what love is. How can you love somebody and then you got these rappers going, yeah, so I take loyalty because somebody could love you and just stab you right in the back. How is that love? You do not understand what the word love means, and that be the problem. Like, people don't. So you got these people coming on here, the same people that's making these drill songs, or the same people that's paying these people to make these drill songs. It's the same people these people come on here talking about what's the difference between, or the love and loyalty shit, whatever, whoop-de-whoop. I'm talking fast because I'm trying to get back to the point of what you was making, but I feel like the point is to keep people down. So that's the whole reason, I think. It's just to keep people out of. Is that your question? What was your question again?
It was just basically, what was your thoughts on like people that trying to spread a positive message?
Oh, but you would say, okay, so Logic. I don't really like Logic, bro. Well, I can honestly say that though.
I was just using them as examples.
Okay. But yeah, they be hating, bro. They 21. Come on, bro. 21 Savage really opened his rabbit ass mouth and said that Nas is irrelevant.
See, I don't even remember that story that much,
bro. But what? In what way do you like? there's no way around him like making it acceptable that he fixed his lips to say that out his mouth, bro.
See, I think he should have been probably explained the context a little bit more.
There's no context.
No, the only reason I'm saying that is obviously everybody knows, you know, Nas is a GOAT, you know, everybody knows Nas's skill set.
Right.
But if you were to go up to like a 12-year-old right now, is he really going to play Nas?
I get what you're saying.
Let me just say, this isn't me agreeing with him. I don't agree with him because, you know, I feel like once you're a legend or a GOAT, you're always going to be remembered. But I'm just saying that we know kids are going to play more of what they grow up to or like more of that ignorant stuff than listening to somebody like Nas. That's all I'm saying.
At the same time, bro, if 21 Savage was 10 times richer than Nas and had 10 more platinum records than Nas, he still would not have the right to fix his lips to say that out his mouth, bro. It's Nas, bro.
I mean, I don't disagree with you that he shouldn't have said
bro, 21 Savage don't have one song in his catalog that could even compare to Nas's worst song, bro. We know this. Mm-hmm. We know this, bro. Nas rapped a song and then rapped the shit backwards. What is 21 Savage? How could he even say anything, bro? You see what I'm saying? Like, how could he fix it? Name one? Let's hear a 21 Savage bar right now. Hey, bro, you listen to a lot of music. Can you give me one memorable 21 Savage line? I'm gonna wait. Exactly, bro.
I fucked with that new album with Drake 21.
I was actually thinking of one bar he said from that.
What he said?
I mean, this ain't nothing too crazy compared to like
what
Nas.
What did he say though?
But for 21, this was actually high when he said, "I don't get they don't check my ID when I go to the club because they know I'm 21."
Ooh, that's a bar. That's a bar. That's a double entendre.
See?
That's a bar. That's a bar.
But see, that's what I'm saying. Compared to a rapper like Nas, that's like, you know, light work. But for 21, that's a bar.
You a slave to a page in my rhyme book? That's just like something that everybody knows. Mm-hmm. Just the way he talk is bro, he rapped a song. And I'm a Jay-Z fan, bro. So, you know, I never liked Nas.
Oh, my God.
I never liked Nas. I wouldn't listen to him, none of that. Jay-Z, but 21 Savage to say that? Come on, bro. He's not even that caliber. You know he's not that caliber, bro. Like, he's not cut from that cloth at all. And then he be acting like he's really a spitter.
I'll say he got a little bit better. Just a little bit.
All right, I can give him his credit for getting better because, you feel me, if you do it every day, of course you put in your hours, you're going to get better regardless, but you still not at that level. He probably not even allowed to rap the way that Nas rap.
I was about to say some ignorant shit when you said that. I was about to be like, Nick Cannon hasn't gotten any better yet.
Yeah, Nick Cannon. I think Nick Cannon rapped that on purpose or something. Ain't no way.
Yo.
Damn.
Shit.
If I sound like Nick Cannon, like if I'm like that and I just don't know it, I would hate hate that. Bro.
All the people he got around him, they ain't gonna. I don't know if they gonna tell him that. Well, then again, he also got people like DC Young Fly. That motherfucker don't hold back. So,
bro, shout out to Nick Incredible, bro, because I'm trying to. You feel me? Would you?
What?
What if Nick Incredible tried to come behind? You feel me? The head of the Love It podcast.
I'd let him on. I probably wouldn't.
No, I'm saying like business wise.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
You feel me? They label is out of New Jersey.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, exactly. You feel me? So shout out to the Nick Incredible whole thing. You feel me?
Oh, it's a good thing that you brought up labels because I want to ask you now. Partly, like, when people talk about, like, the negative space that hip-hop is in, they like to bring up, like, labels and stuff like that. So, how do you feel about music labels, and like, would you ever sign to one?
I feel like labels mostly they ain't shit, but they not shit though because they like it's really just what they doing. You feel me? They'll take somebody. They want you slow. They want you to not know nothing and be talentless so that they can mold you into what they want.
Oh, like an industry plant?
You feel me? And pay you whatever they want and get you to do whatever they want. And you just be you living for them. You feel me? So that's what I don't like about labels. And even for people who are talented, they take advantage and they like bad deals, they just take advantage if you don't know no better. I mean, I feel like it's harder now because the information's out there, but at the same time they still like it's still an artist right there who knows all that information.
But they'll still find ways to like trick them.
But even if not, though, they still want, when that money is thrown in their face, bro, just think about it. I don't got nothing. I'm down bad. You put $100,000 in my face, but you making me sign something that's horrible, and I'm going to owe you this whole $100K back. Mm-hmm. But it's $100,000.
And the crazy thing, too, is, like, you could be hot 1 minute, but then if you slow down, they'll shelf your record, they'll shelf your music. So it's like, dang, you're not even giving me the chance to, like, see how the people feel about it and earn that money back.
So that's the bad part about labels. So, but at the same time, it's a platform, bro. It's not even a trampoline. That shit is like a you played Fortnite before?
Yeah.
You played Fortnite before? You know the one joint where you like you get on it and it just fly you up, like spring you up.
Yeah.
That's what it is. You feel me? It's up to you what you do once you get sprung up to the air. If somebody's shooting you, about to kill you, you jump on there. You feel me? He jump behind you. Wherever you go and whatever you do, what you got with that is up to you. So like, bring that deal.
So you would sign to a label?
Listen, if I gotta slice my hand open, put the blood on the joint, I'm signing, bro.
From what I be hearing, that sounds like what you gotta do. Shit.
But it's like I would want like more like a 50-50 split. You feel me? I would want to really know what's going on with my deal. I think I would want to write the contract rather than they write the contract. Mm-hmm. Like I bring the offer to the deal. This is what I want. This is how I want it. You feel me? Have a lawyer look over it so I know. Because you could make your own contract, but you leave stuff out of the deal, out of that contract. If you leave something out, if everything is not written in the fine, anything that's not written,
and they're gonna take that loophole.
You feel me? It can be it can be exploited. So you gotta really have it. So, but I'm down to sign. You feel me? I know what I would do with it. I don't like I was telling you outside. Mm-hmm. I shoot my own videos. I edit my own music. I'm not a producer, but I can make beats. You feel me? And if I had a team behind me to help me make beats, I could do it at an even more rapid pace. So it's like I'm taking that deal because I know what I'll do with it. Even if they gave me $500K and I got to give them that whole $500K back, bro, it's $500,000. How these rappers get $500,000 they can't flip it, but then be rapping about how they was in the streets doing this and that, but then you talking about how you broke because you in your deal and you got all these chains on, but you just got $500,000 and you mad you owe it back, bro. If I got $500K, bro, what? I'm finna make $2 million off of that, and that $500K gonna still be sitting right there where the label gave it to me at. I gotta give y'all that $500 back. Oh yeah, go ahead, it's in there.
Hey, these rappers don't be thinking smart like that.
Not all of them, but they don't want no rapper like me. They want to, you feel me? Mm-hmm. They not trying to, not saying it like I think I'm being left out or nothing like that, but I'm saying they don't want a rapper most of the time who really know what's going on.
And see, it's funny that we were just talking about 21, but like that's where I gotta salute him because he owned his own masters and stuff like that, and shit, it looks like he moves the way he really wants to move.
So he says.
Well, yeah.
I don't be. Sometimes I be really wondering about, bro. I don't really, because you
About
feel me.
21 or just any rapper that claims
21 Savage, bro. Because he's so like, I watch his interview on DJ Academics. He got something to prove so bad. It's always the people who got something to prove so bad that's capping. He's capping, bro. Like, Academics was talking about how much money he got. So why you think I shouldn't have that much money at? Why you even saying that? It's like, bro, why you care? If you really doing what you're doing, why you care? But I could just be a hater.
I'll give you that point.
I fuck with 21 Savage, but he's just,
I would have never guessed that.
I don't dislike him, but it's just a lot of his viewpoints and a lot of the stuff that he be saying he's just full of shit, bro. He's full of shit, bro. I could be full of shit too, though. So if somebody thinks I'm full of shit, then I feel y'all. But to me, 21 Savage is full of shit.
But hey, this is the Hater or Love It podcast, you know.
Hater to love it.
You just speak in your mind, and that's all this is, a conversation.
Keeping it 1,000.
But, so I was going to ask you, like, all right. So in terms of...
Can I ask you a question real fast?
Okay.
What's your favorite part of like, filming and, like, what got you into wanting to, you know, create content and filming?
Oh, shit. I'm getting the interview now. Damn. So like I said, I always been into it, but as far as like what made me really want to get into films, and a lot of people would not expect me to say this, because you know me, I went to film school, so like everybody always names like, you know, the greatest films of all time, like Star Wars, Godfather, Goodfellas, like everybody always named those. You know the movie that really made me want to become a director? The fucking Hangover.
What was it about that movie though?
See, it was one of those movies where, and see, this is why I like to tell people that comedy and horror is my favorite genres, because I feel like I relate to those a lot, because you know people see me and they think they like know me, they think they understand me, but it's not until you really like take a deeper look that you get to see who I really am. And I feel like that's how a lot of comedy and horror movies are. You look at it, but sometimes there might be a deeper story to it. Like, okay, say The Hangover. You just see 3 guys going out for their friend's bachelor party, shit get all fucked up and whatever like that. I watched an analysis video on that movie, and really, you watch how at the beginning of the movie, all their lives are shitty. And then you watch how basically all those things they were holding back, the anger from their real life, you know, their wild side, they were holding all that back. And in this movie, it's kind of like them basically having to face like, damn, I didn't know like this side of me was still there. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's always, I always like how movies can have a story to it. Like, there's always something deeper that you can pull out of it. Whether it could be a silly comedy, whether it could just be, you know, a horror movie that a studio just decided to put out, you know, just to make some extra money. I feel like there's always a story to be told with stuff. So I think that's the main thing, like, why I want to make films. Just because I want to teach people a lesson. I want to give people a story so that they can pull something from it. Yeah. And that's what I like about a lot of directors. Like, a lot of directors, you know, it's basically their visions coming to life, what they want to express to the audience. That's what they want to do. So that's why I really want to become a director, because I, you know, like I said, I want to teach people lessons. I want to give a message.
That's what I want to get better at with my creativity with making videos, is really being able to give the feeling behind the song, you know, with the message of like the video. So like I'm starting to get there, but doing it by myself is it's a little bit more complicated, because it's less movement, and it's less movement I got in the shots. But it's just like at the same time, that's really what I want to get better with, is the telling the story behind the song, like really expressing it.
You know, it's funny that we're talking about that, because like It was something you reposted yesterday on your Instagram. It was like a video of you like, you know, drying off a glass or whatever, and you were like, and it was almost like you saying pick what you want to do. I actually like that message that you were putting in that because I don't know, that kind of, it's almost, I guess it kind of relates back to the music. It's almost like that duality of you got street rappers, you got conscious rappers, and it's almost like you pick which side you really want to.
Right, like one of the things I said in there, I said, so you want to be a gangster or you want to go to work? You want to learn how to make merch or get put on a shirt?
Yeah, that was my favorite.
Feel me? Like everybody got a choice. Sometimes feel like we don't. Everybody got a voice. Be sure to do what they don't. So like if you see like my content, like a lot of times I'll just try my hardest to, like, bro, you know how bad I be wanting to make a dance song or just start making 1,000 drill songs. Like, I be wanting to do it because I know that people are liking it, but it's like I would rather just stay in my lane and just, like, a lot of times I'll see people always talking about people are faking and not being themselves and just be yourself when, like, I am myself, and I'm updating every day, and I'm changing every day. And some days I want to be like this, and some days I want to be like that. So there is no one way for me to express myself. It's always good. It's everlasting changing. You feel me? I wear a lot of hats, so it's just like everyone but people think they gotta be this one way. They think I gotta be in the streets. I can't go to work because the ops is going to see me at work. Bro, ain't nobody worried about you. Take your ass to work and go get some money. But, yeah.
No, it's crazy that you brought that up because literally I watched a video earlier this week where they were kind of talking about that with Tupac. Like how, you know, he started out as like a dancer and then he became an actor and then, you know, near the end of his life when he got close to Suge and, you know, when he became a Blood. Some people like to argue that Tupac was just portraying a gangster and that really wasn't what he was. But really, all could be true at once. And I that's something I really feel like a lot of people fail to realize. Like, we're humans. We could be so many things at one point. Somebody could be the most calm person in the room, but if you say the wrong thing, they'll also become the most craziest person in the room. So that is something that I really, you know, I like that you touched on that because I do feel like that's something we do need to acknowledge more, just like what you said.
I feel like I got to acknowledge that more too because that's because we be judging people, but like we realize you feel me, one day no one just wakes up the same every day. We have a humongous brain with thoughts. We have all these different things influencing us. Like, so it's like we're never going to just be exactly the same all the time. So, and that's where we got to be more patient and give more room to, you know what I mean, let people grow on their own. Like, even the drill rappers, they going to get better from making songs every day. One day, something might come up or something might happen where they wake up and they say, I don't want to make music like this. But they done made 1,000 songs, so now
people's going to expect that.
But no, not that. I'm saying they made 1,000 songs and now they put that groundwork in and they know all these different flows and they're good at rapping. They know how to punch in. So they have the window to switch their message. You feel me? One day it could just, boom. I'm not making no, like, it's this one rapper. Her name is Naya G. You know who that is?
She from out here?
She from Camden.
Nah, I never heard.
She popping. You gotta look into her. She make a lot of drill music. But I watched her interview on the Radar podcast, and she said this with a straight face, serious. She said, "I'm sick of making drill. I don't want to do it no more." She like, "I don't want to make drill music. You should tap in with her, see if you can get her on this joint." But she like, "I don't want to make drill no more. I'm sick of doing it." Like, so she at that point right now, she probably not going to stop because, you know, she probably that's her main attraction. But the fact that she is thinking like that, that's a window where she like, all right, she's a good rapper. She's metaphors, everything, but she just always rapping about drill shit.
So, okay, now that got me thinking. say like, okay, like you said, drill for a long time. Maybe they just on a different wavelength. Do you feel like certain artists are kind of like slaves to their expectation? Like say Lil Durk come out of nowhere and he's like, I'm done rapping about killing people. Like I want to just rap about like the issues in America or some stuff like that. Like, do you feel like a lot of artists get stuck in that?
Yes. Just think about it, bro. Just think about just think about tomorrow if you woke up and this shit had 1 million views. You're automatically going to be like, what did I do in this video that made me get 1 million views? Whatever it is, I'm finna do this shit again 1,000 times. So, you feel me? You're going to automatically, even if it wasn't your favorite thing, even if you like doing something completely different, if that gained the most attraction and views and attention, I feel like you're going to be like, I got to do more of this. This is what's working. So you feel me? Now, let's say you already well off. You don't got nothing to worry about. You good. You don't care. And you just doing it for fun. Oh, it went popping. But if you're like, I'm doing this to try to better my situation, you're going to automatically be like, hell yeah, I'm doing more of this. Right?
Yeah.
So, I don't blame them. I get it. You feel me? I haven't been in that. I mean, I do see, because I post YouTube shorts as well. You feel me? And I see, like I posted a clip of DZ. The shit, I woke up 1K. I'm like, what the fuck did I do in this video? Like, what happened? How did this get 1K? Post another clip of him the next day. 3 views. So I'm like, oh, maybe it was about the timing. Post another video. 500 views. So I'm like, oh, I got to figure out the timing and see what it is that I'm doing.
These that's damn algorithms.
You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, you got to really,
Shoot, that's why do you think I always post this podcast 12 p.m. every Tuesday, just because I know that's when people is really going to check it out. And I also, something I haven't been doing, I ain't been putting tags in none of my videos. Like, I remember I used to put hella tags in there, but then once I saw tags didn't matter, I'm like...
Tags don't matter?
I saw like different YouTube videos where people were testing if they had tags and testing where they didn't have tags. Most of the time, they found that tags videos without tags would do slightly better. Now, I'm not saying that works for everybody. I tried it with the few episodes on my podcast, and I'm gonna just say the ones without tags were the ones that did better for me.
Damn. Well, I don't really put any. I do the. Wait, you talking about the tags when you post a YouTube video? Mm-hmm. Like, not the hashtags. You talking about the actual tags where you like. Because you know how you can put the...
Yeah, I put the hashtag, like, Hater or Love It Podcast, but, like, the tags so that people can try to find your video better. I was like, you know what? Screw it. Let me, like, not put any.
I'm going to try that.
But like I said, that just worked for me. And then, those few videos. But some people also said that, like, it doesn't matter where you have it or not.
Because Instagram, people follow... On Instagram, people follow those hashtags.
Now, those hashtags on Instagram, now that's a different game. I know you need those, but
and even on the shorts, I think, like, I don't know, like I put it in the description on the shorts. Mm-hmm. YouTube shorts, I'd be putting like different little hashtags. I don't know. I put them on all of them, so I don't know which ones if it's making it work or not. I don't know. I guess I gotta test it out.
Yeah. Now, I do want to get back to the music thing because this is something I wanted to ask you. Because, you're a Sicklerville artist. At one point I was a Sicklerville artist. Or maybe I am, maybe I'm not. I don't know yet. But, so, first off, how do you feel it's like trying to make it in music out of Jersey? Because, honestly, let's keep it real. Not many, like... Jersey artists are like reaching mainstream level. Like the last time I remember someone reaching mainstream level was like Fetty Wap. So how do you feel as a Jersey artist it is?
Well,
like,
Coy
Lorette? Did she actually grow up in Jersey?
She from Jersey, bro. She ain't grow up in Jersey?
Not that I know. I thought, okay, if she did have any boost, I would think it's because her dad's Benzino.
But she still claimed Jersey. That's who she claimed though.
But I mean, like us normal people, like we just started out like no fame at all, and we trying to reach that level.
But I'm saying though, but on the low though, a lot of times it be ties and we don't even be knowing. How many artists got family ties already inside of the industry and we don't know? It could be somebody that we don't even know Fetty Wap is already. You feel me?
Yeah.
So, but how hard is it to answering your question? I feel like it's complicated, but I feel like this though. Mm-hmm. People from Jersey, or I don't want to say all people, but I just feel like a lot of times they like you more when you get popping somewhere else. If you get popping somewhere else, and they see that, and they like, oh, they over there in Atlanta turning up. They gonna hop on the, you feel me? Choo choo. You already know, you feel me? They
they should have been supporting you since day one,
bro. I had another Instagram when I was Lil Z, 14,000 followers. I was living in Florida. Everybody from around here all be commenting on my posts. Every time I posted, when I was doing shows, liking my pictures, thousands of likes. That account wound up getting deleted. Whole story. My ex deleted it. You feel me? All this crazy shit. I was on the road, bro. Like I was on the road out there. I had a lot going. Wind up coming back here. Made a new Instagram, bro. All those same people They see everything I'm doing, bro. They not. I don't want to say everybody, because if you supporting, then you supporting. So if you're supporting, this is not about you. But it's a lot of people who are just watching, bro. But when I gave them that persona and that image and made them see things a certain way, you feel me? That's just how it be.
Yeah, I get that. Because, like, I don't know. I feel, well, okay. I gotta be careful what I say about, Jersey people. But then again, I don't give a fuck about Jersey people like that. But it's like, I feel like different states show a lot more love than Jersey people. It's almost like we gotta earn y'all respect out here. But out there, it's like, all right, we gonna rock with you for a little bit. If you fall off, then, but if we see that you're actually putting in work, then we're gonna fuck with you. Like, I remember I used to go to school in Virginia when I was like still trying to rap a lot and whatever. Those people out in Virginia loved my music. They were supporting it like crazy. Here, crickets. Shit, even the album I just put out last summer, I'm getting more plays from out of the country than in here. People out of the country are putting my songs on their story, while motherfuckers out here, it ain't nothing.
Bro, same. When I lived out Florida, I gained so much traction and momentum. That was the spark. Mm-hmm. When I lived out Florida, that was the spark that made me think like, oh yeah, I got this. Like, can't nobody ever tell me nothing ever. Like before, when I was living out here, I used to be scared to go on stage. Like it's been shows I've been at, I ain't even performed. They call my name, and I'm like scared to even perform around motherfuckers around here. I get out there, nobody knew me, so I ain't feel like it mattered. And then they just put a spark in me, and I'm like, damn, I'm the greatest. Like, can't nobody fuck with me. And like, I just never lost that feeling ever since then. Like, and back to what you're saying though, I feel like they support you. They make you feel embraced. You feel me? Mm-hmm. But you gotta think about the South. The difference between the South and the North.
Oh yeah.
The North is hustle and bustle, get to the top, crabs in the barrel. Everybody who gonna get to the top and the fastest. The South is like, we chilling. Like it's sunny outside. It's nice. Some lemonade. We chilling. Like, oh yeah, bro, that's hard. Yeah, we fuck with you. Yeah, like that. The North is like, you think you nice? I can do it better. I'm getting on. You feel me? That's the difference I feel like between the South and the North.
Yeah, that's what also something I was thinking about when you said how you were getting big in Florida. I really feel like it's also the energy of the areas that you're at. Like, I don't know. It's funny that you said Florida because I always wanted to move to Florida. That's my dream state. So yeah. Like, I don't know. When I'm out there, I feel a completely different energy when I'm here. But
don't sleep though, because Florida is the most craziest state in the United States.
Man, my life is crazy. I'm just used to crazy shit.
But one more thing though that I forgot to say. But I can't not lie and say that I've been in rooms with a bunch of Jersey artists and a bunch of Jersey people, and the vibe is right. Everybody's supportive. Everybody is tapping in. You feel me? Everybody may not follow you from that. There may be animosity, but in the rooms, everybody is supportive. You feel me? I can say that. So I don't want to, because I done performed a lot out Jersey in all different places. South Jersey, North Jersey, in the middle of nowhere Jersey. And like, it's never been like no real like.
No real issue?
Yeah, like no real like everybody ain't supportive, you know? At least in person.
See, that's my problem. I need you to be supportive in person and out of person. I don't like that fake shit. So
facts.
But so since we on Jersey artists, who are your favorite Jersey artists?
Who are my favorite Jersey artists? DZ Martians.
Of course.
I don't want to say his name wrong. I want to say it's Dathan Beats. I be telling this man to drop, and he never be one to drop.
Oh, what, he only like drops snippets on Instagram?
I don't even know. He just be he a producer, so he be promoting his artists more. Or Dathan Beats. This man's fire. Feel me? It's close circle ENT. So Dathan Beats. Him. Who else is fire from South Jersey? I'm trying to think about it around the way. That's like undeniable. It's just one boy named Vontae 856. His music is fire. Is fire. I gotta say Alpha H. I gotta say him. You feel me? Undeniable bars. You feel me? Like that's just can't not say Alpha. You feel me? If you're really from Sicklerville. That's all.
Okay. But now this might I might wind up getting the same answers for this one, but like, who do you hope to work with in the future? And it doesn't even just have to be like music artists, but like, you know, you're in the video and stuff like that. Do you know any like video creators? Like, pretty much just who do you want to work with, whether it's music or video or whatever?
I want to work with everybody, honestly. So I could say some other names. You got King Bess. You might know him because I think he's from this side of Sicklerville. I want to work with him. I want to work with Vontae too. Ray Mugga. Who else do I want to work with from Sicklerville? I feel like I'm forgetting some names right now. I want to work with everybody, but I'm going to just say this here right now. And like, my head could be huge, whatever the case may be, but I feel like a lot of artists don't want to work with me, bro, because I'm so nice. They scared to work with me, bro. Like, they scared. Like, I could just be in my own head, but I be feeling like motherfuckers are scared I'm going to take their fans or something. Like, they scared to make a song with me, bro, because I reach out to everybody. And I tell them, look, I make music all the time. I could send you an open verse. You can send me an open verse. I'm going to do it right away. Send it right back to you. Bro, I got music with probably about 3 artists. I got songs with DZ. I got songs with Matchman Bandy. I got songs with my cousin. I got songs with my brother Lord Gino. I got songs with I feel like I'm missing somebody. Oh shit, AJ, AJ 10K in the cut. AJ 10K. That's the artist. That's it. So that's 4 artists out of probably the every artist from Sicklerville that I've ever seen. I've reached out and told them let's work.
Damn. But see, that's that low key animosity shit that I can't do, man. That's why honestly, that's why I don't really fuck with too many people out here, because it's like, I don't know, I'm a very loyal person, so it's like once I really start fucking with you, and then you show me a reason not to fuck with you, then that's it. Like, that's honestly it for me. Because, I mean, you see how, like, you asked to get on here. I'm like, no problem. Like, get on here. Like, that's what I really want to do. Especially for, like, people in Jersey. Because it's like, just like what I said, we don't really see too many people from Jersey, like, get, like, big. And that's what I want to do. But when I see these other states and, like, other people that get big, it's like what you said, connections. We got to work together. We got to build each other up. So, like, I be wanting to do that shit, but people in Jersey be like, nah, I gotta stick to myself.
Listen to this. I was doing a contest. $500 to the best verse. DZ made the beat. I did a verse, open verse. $500 to the best verse. I said I was starting the contest at 50. Once 50 artists entered, I will start the contest. Why only one artist? Mind you, I paid for promotion on Instagram too. Why only one artist signed up? Only one. It was, you had to pay $5 to sign up, but all the money was going to, and I said this in the video, all the money was going to DZ because it was his beat. You feel me? So it was like I wasn't making no money off this. I was to produce. The producer was going to get all the money from the people who signed up, and the winner was going to get $500. One person signed up, bro.
Damn.
So I canceled it. I gave the person their $5 back and all that. And it's just like, it's artists out here who, I'm too good. I'm such and such. I don't need that $500. I ain't hopping on that verse. Like, we all right here.
Exactly.
We all in the same place. You think just because you getting 70 comments or 100 comments or 3,000 likes, you think that automatically you're like above something when we all still right here.
Like, just because you South Jersey popping doesn't mean that you doing that show or music or whatever with that other person ain't gonna be beneficial for you. But people won't get that.
It's content.
People won't get it.
It's networking. It's building bridges. It's making shit wider. Okay, boom. Now, like, they don't get it, bro.
And see, that's the crazy thing, because, like, one of the big conversations, and, like, this comes in music and film, people always talk about nepotism babies or, like, nepotism people and whatever like that. But really, at the end of the day, it's all just about connections. Like, this person is this person's cousin, or this person went to high school with this person. But at the end of the day, they all up there because basically they all work together, or they helped each other out in some way, shape, or form. It's like, if you want to
nepotism.
Okay. So when people say like nepotism baby, kind of like what we were saying about Benzino and Coi Leray. Benzino, Coi Leray is his daughter, so of course she's gonna get a little boost from being his daughter.
Right.
But at the end of the day, it's just like, all right, she might have been connected to him, but at the end of the day, we still gotta uplift each other at the end of the day, because it's like, how are we gonna get big without, other people getting help? Like music artists, they got to get beats from producers. I mean, unless they are their own producer, but like they got to get beats from producers, or like interviewers. Like, you're getting the interview from me, but also I'm getting the benefit from you because, we both got fan bases that are going to check each other out. So it's like, at the end of the day, we all need to help each other, but nobody ever want to do that.
Not everybody, though. It's the reason why. It's not that. It's just people are too selective on who they want to do stuff with. You feel me? They're not just open to just work with everyone. They want to be. It's politics.
Yeah.
You feel me? And they're scared. So if they feel like they got a platform and they feel like they got something going, they don't want to give out their platform to someone else for them to. What if they overshadow me? What if everyone starts liking them? What if they get popping and they all forget about me? No, I'm not doing it.
See, I can't understand shit like that. I'm not a jealous person, so I don't understand shit.
Bro,
like
I
that.
just don't care.
If somebody get big off of my shit, that's good for them. Like
There's no way for me to not get bigger if they got bigger off it. That's impossible.
Yeah.
Now it's like we just as an example, like if this was pop tomorrow, and let's say I got popping, that's gonna make someone else that's gonna make the next artist from around here want to get on your platform, because now that I'm bigger, like, oh, this was somewhere he went through. Like, if you're an artist and like, let's just say I do a song with an artist and that artist get popping, I got a song with them, so other artists gonna be like, oh, he did a song with him. This is a window he went through. It's like, it's just everybody bringing each other up, but only few gonna get it. You feel me? And that's why we just gotta worry about who get it and who don't get it. Then. You feel me?
Shit, it is what it is. But we're reaching the 1 hour and 16-minute mark. So before we wrap this up, the one thing I do want to ask you, what should we look forward to in the future?
That's a good question. All right, so first let me say what I got out. I got right now on all platforms. You got Lil Zay in Part 1. You got I think I dropped something after that too.
These are like albums or EPs?
EPs, yeah. I feel like I'm forgetting an album, but I got Before Fame. I got Almost Famous. These are just like, you know how what's his name got the Finally Rich. Big Sean got the Finally Famous. Like,
yeah.
It's just like I'm influenced by that. You feel me? Like speaking it into existence. Like I'm not almost famous, but I am. Get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I'm not, but I am. And every day I am. You feel me?
So for anybody that's listening, if there was like one essential album for them to get a taste of like what you are as an artist, which one would you say? Because trust me, I'm going to listen afterwards too. I'm going to be like, all right, I want to know which album is like that album. Like, you know how people say Drake, Take Care, J. Cole, Forest Hill Drive. What is your Forest Hill Drive?
Hold on 1 second. Let me take a look real fast. I feel like Before Fame and Before Fame and Almost Famous. That's my two latest projects. I think that's a more. It's a wide variety of different sounds and where I can go with it. And there's messages and stories, and like I got a song like Sublime where it's like I'm talking about, that's featuring Machman Bandy. I'm talking about like love, and it's like. The song is called Sublime, but it's also called Titanic. So it's like the hook is like, we woke up inside of that water. I was thinking you would panic. Then that shit got deep, deeper than you can manage. Right place, wrong time. Fell in love, Titanic. I was used to the cold, but it caused damage. So it's like, I'm talking about, you feel me, the Titanic shit, like making it, but when you get into the verse, I'm telling the whole thing is a story. Like, I don't want to say too much because I want y'all to go check it out. You feel me? Sublime. But yeah, I got a song. I just performed it live in Sicklerville in front of the laundromat, just with my karaoke machine. Long Live Hammer. That's by my brother who passed away. It's a story. You feel me? That's on Almost Famous. So, and then I got videos out. Sirzay.com. That's my website. So that has all my newest content on there. You feel me? You got the State of Rap podcast. My YouTube is Lil Zayton. My SoundCloud, I got Lil Zayton. I got you can look up Sirzay or Lil Zayton. You feel me? You can Google me, Lil Zayton. It'll give you all my content is everywhere. All you gotta do is search Sirzay or Lil Zayton.
Okay. So, what do you have coming up?
Oh, that's what you asked me.
Yeah.
Just a lot more music, more State of Rap podcasts, more music videos, more shows, more. Just a lot more. Is everything coming? You feel me? The day you drop this, I'm gonna drop a song. So whatever day you decide to drop this, let me know. So I'm gonna drop a fresh song for, you feel me? So as soon as they come out, anybody who want to see more, they gonna get a fresh song for. So yeah, it's just always more. I'm making more music every.
Well, for anybody watching on YouTube, that song will be in my description.
Exactly. Exactly. Because I make music every day. I got one thing about me, bro. I got over like 500 songs.
That hasn't been released yet?
No. I probably released about maybe 100 songs in total. Okay. Some of them I can't find. Some of them are on old platforms, and this shit's everywhere. But I got a lot of unreleased songs.
Oh, don't worry, bro. When you get big, your fans are gonna find it, because you know the music listeners, they be crazy.
I can't wait for that to happen. You feel me? I need me an Illuminati video. You feel me? I need one of them videos. They think I joined the Illuminati. I need. You feel me? You know So, bro, one day I was looking up type beats. This is how I discovered an artist. I'm looking up type beats, and I kept seeing Kevin Gates type beats, and I'm like, who the fuck is Kevin Gates? Like, then I go to his music, and I'm listening to Satellites and all the music he was making back then. I'm like, yo, Kevin Gates is fire.
Yeah, Kevin Gates go hard.
And I found him through type beats. Just look it up. So, like, I want that to come up. I want people to be like Sirzay type beats. I don't got a prominent sound yet. My music is so all over the place. I don't have a prominent sound to have a type beat section, but I want to be at that level, you feel me?
Hey, it's going to be all right, because, you know, X didn't have too much of a prominent sound, but I hear so many different, like, type beats of X. It's like, damn,
all
that's
right,
crazy.
you just made me feel confident about that.
But, yeah, so, all right, I'm going to be looking forward to all your new content, and is there any final thing you want to say? Anybody you want to shout out before we end it?
Shout out to Tiara. Here, I'm gonna say her Instagram because she got a movie coming out. You feel me? That shit might be on. It might be on Netflix. So I'm gonna just shout out to.
Oh, she from out here?
Yeah.
With a movie on Netflix? All right, y'all better check that out. I'm gonna check it out too.
Yeah. The what's the name? What's it? Her Instagram is Tiara Clyde. So TIARAV Clyde, CLYDE. She but the director is, you might know her, Christina. I don't know how to pronounce it. This is so embarrassing, me saying people's name wrong on camera.
No, you good.
Christiana.
I don't think I ever heard of it.
Yeah, she a film director, so she is, the movie is, I think, is about her. But Tiara, she the main character. Shout out to Matchman Bandy. Shout out to DZ Martians. Shout out to AJ10K. Shout out to my boy Shop Boy in the cut. Feel me, Dave. Lord Gino. Damn, am I forgetting anybody? Bro, let me just make sure. Cause I'm gonna be mad as hell later on, bro. I'll be doing this. Shout out to Bugs, 856. Shout out to shout out to, hold on. Niggas gonna see me on camera like, nigga, you don't even know who the fuck I am. You are like, shout me out, nigga. Remember, shout out to Draco Mac. Shout out to James Foreign. Shout out to Drew Stacks. Shout out to Scrap Bad. And I ain't say that in my top five artists. Well, I ain't say top five, but artists I fuck with from Sicklerville. Well, he not from Sicklerville. He from Violent. But he's from South
hey,
Jersey. You know
either
what I mean?
way, we trying to
Scrap bad. He's fire. You gotta check him out, bro. Scrap bad. I think that's about it. Yeah.
That's about it.
Yeah.
Well, all right.
To Quez. Shout out Quez. LBE Quez. Shout out Quilly. Man, what's his rap name? I don't even be knowing. Oh, GS. Shout out GS. You feel me? I think that's it.
You sure?
I said King Best already.
Yeah.
And if I ain't say your name, fuck you, B. Straight like that. You wasn't with me shooting in the gym. I'm just playing. But yeah, shout out to them. And shout out my mama.
Oh, true. Always
You know
shout
what I
out to the
Ellen
moms.
them next steps, you feel me? She a real estate agent, so if you trying to get you a crib, you heard, tap in. Tap. Word.
All right, thank you. Shout out to Sirzay for getting
Shout
on.
out to you, bro.
For getting on the podcast.
Shout out to my boy Tevin, and shout out to the Hate It or Love It podcast.
You already know.
It's an honor, bro. I appreciate it, and I enjoyed talking to you too. This was fun.
Bet. We definitely got to work together more, especially when you drop more projects. We gotta have you back on here,
Bro, you say you do a film directly. I would want you to help me like with a music video. You feel me? Come up with like a concept for a song or something like that.
Oh yeah, we could get that done. My boy Al, he wants to be a cinematographer and a director too. So like, hey, I can come up with a story. He can be on the camera. Shit,
You feel me? That's what I'm saying. Like I just want it's more brains is better than one. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So like to come up with a creative vision. And I just found a loophole, and I'm gonna just put this out there before we end it, just so people can know this. Bro, you can rent cameras. I never knew that.
Wait, where?
Bro, you can literally rent cameras. You can rent any studio, any type of camera equipment you need.
Is it like a place out here or like an online thing?
They send it to you in the mail.
All right, so any upcoming filmmakers, listen to this.
Wait, no, that's not it. It's one of the. All you gotta do is look it up. All you gotta do is look it up about renting cameras. It's on here somewhere. I don't know. I might have deleted it off my screen. It's not an app. It's just like a website.
Oh, okay.
I still want to click the wrong. Oh, no, that's Wave Monopoly. I can't find it right now. Well, all you gotta do is look it up. There's places there, literally, bro. You can literally rent. Like I don't know if you know Black Magic.
Yeah.
Because I used to use DaVinci Resolve a lot.
That's what I use.
You use DaVinci Resolve?
Yeah, that's my favorite editor.
That's my favorite too. But my laptop isn't strong enough right now, so I've been using Filmora because it's more like a software. DaVinci is a powerful engine. That's just powerful.
I got like 2 laptops. My other one don't work with it, but this one does.
You feel me? So Black Magic, they got the cameras.
And you can rent from them?
Bro, to rent a Black Magic 4K camera or even a 6K camera is like $150 for 7 days.
Oh, if you're making a short film, then that's a deal.
You know how much content you can make in 7 days?
That shit's crazy. Yo, anybody that's trying to be an upcoming filmmaker, write that down. He just gave us a key because I'm about to use that. I got a short film I want to make this year. I'm about to use that.
But this is the best part, though. In them 7 days, you don't edit anything. You only make content. Don't stop and waste no time to edit anything.
Oh, yeah, because you can edit afterwards.
Don't edit until that camera is back in the box, going back to wherever you got to send it to. That's what they do. They send it to you, and you send it back after the 7 days.
Oh, that's a bet.
Bro, look it up. When I find the exact site, I'll send it to you. But there's numerous places that rent cameras. They rent. You can get the memory cards. They rent the gear, whatever you need. If you need a stabilizer, everything.
Damn, I ain't even.
Bro, we don't need nobody. Bro, you don't got us. You don't need nobody to do none of this shit. That's why I be doing it myself, because you got YouTube University.
Yeah.
You feel me? You got all the places you can rent from. If I wanted to, you could rent a car. You could rent anything. Is at our hands, bro. We think we gotta own everything. We think we gotta have all the money, and we gotta have this big production. You can make a $500 video look like a $3,000 video. It's just all about what you do with the budget.
Exactly. All right, bro. We about to end it here.
It's the second time we did this, but we ended it for real this time.
Make sure y'all check out his music, check out his videos. Like I said, the new song that he's dropping is going to be in the description. And guys, thank you, to my YouTube, my Spotify, iTunes podcast, wherever you listening or watching. Thank you guys for checking it out. And with all that being said, signing out.
Hated to love it.